Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to another episode of my Hearth vlog series, where I talk about stuff that interests me, stuff that's going on in my life, and keeping you all updated about what's going on. Before we get underway, just so I know that you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out, if you could drop a like and drop a subscription for the channel, that would be amazing. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get on with what we're talking about today. So today, a bit more of wedding update and actually a change of what's happening in my life as far as the food I eat. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But before we do that, here's the deck we're playing with today. It's a secret mage deck. It's sort of control the elements with fireball and polymorph in there, but it has a lot of secrets which mean I can use cards like Ethereal Arcanist, which I've just got rid of by accident, and Kirin Tor Mage too, which are both very good cards. And if you play Hearthstone, are great cards if you're playing with secrets in a mage deck. Without any further ado, let's get into it and I'll tell you what's been going on with my life. So we're going to find ourselves up against a priest deck. Alright, so the first thing is, Secret Keeper's always a great one to have because it's a 1-drop off the start and you want board presence pretty much straight away. And I've also got a secret to put out pretty early too, which is nice. So, as far as the wedding goes, the wedding is under a month away now, and it's getting really, really real. So on Friday, I'm going to end my turn there. On Friday, me and Claire, we met with the photographer. We met with the venue for both the actual wedding and the reception. And it all seems to be coming together pretty well. Here, I'm just going to fireball to the face, and let's just go attack directly. So it's all starting to come together really well. Everyone's really super cool, and I don't think I've had a negative sort of... Me and Claire have had a negative sort of interaction with people. I'm happy for him to use Shadow Word Paint on that. With people to do with this wedding. We're all really super excited. It's a wedding that we're really excited about. And it's a bit different, it's a bit quirky, and people might think it's a bit weird with what we're doing with the wedding itself. But I can't be any happier with the way it's going at the moment. Alright, so let's have a look. I reckon... Do I play Counterspell? No, let's draw 2 cards. Yep, excellent. So we're going to play this, her next turn. When you play her, you get to play a secret but for 0 cost. So one of these 2 will get put out. Alright, so the photographer's really super cool. Really sounds like he knows what he's talking about. And probably of everything to do with the wedding, the photographer's the one thing that Claire and I, have sort of really put money out for. We really think that the photographer... Sorry, give me a second. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. And let's end our turn. The photographer is something that we're really, really keen on really splashing out for, because these are the photos that we're going to have for the rest of our lives. Whatever might happen in the day, these are the photos that are going to encapsulate the day, encapsulate our love for each other, and how much we spend on that money. I think I need to have those to be the best they possibly can. So I met with him. He sounds like he really knows what he's talking about. It was a great meeting, all that good stuff. That was great. Then we went and met with the museum organizer. Let's quickly do this. All right, this is a bit trickier. Now I can play this. Let's do like this. Might be able to get a good spell out of this. Let's get another Frostbolt. Let's take that out, which means he's probably going to trade in here, but that's okay. And if you haven't listened to one of these before, you probably don't know, but me and Claire are getting married at the Manchester Museum, which is something that excites the both of us so much. And he's dying, that's alright, 2 for 1, I'm happy with that. And it's something that we're really, really excited about, and we can't wait to get it done. so he's dropped that. And we can't sort of wait. We sort of just want to get. We're really excited. We just want to get to the day now. All right. Before let's do this. Do we want to do that? Do we want to drop this? I reckon actually. Let's trade this in. Let's summon another spell. So I met with them. They're really cool. The wedding's going to be set in a really, really amazing way. I'm probably going to take some photos of the venue, probably maybe after the ceremony itself, and so I might put them up so people that won't be able to make the wedding could see it for themselves. So that was great. And then we went to where we're having the reception, just a local bar with a bit of a venue space, event space, I should say. And and the food's going to be very cruisy. The cake we're going to be using is utterly ridiculous and amazing, and I can't wait for us to get to that too. So these are all great things, and I'm really looking forward to how it's all going to turn out. All right, back to this. So I'm going to throw this out because he is a good one to have. I reckon we can take him out, take them out, if it connects properly. And yeah, so that's sort of all the first stuff the wedding's gone. So if you are coming to the wedding, if you're one of the lucky people that was invited to the wedding, I can't wait for you to be there. I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing time. Everyone's going to enjoy it and love themselves. And I hope if you are coming that you do enjoy it too. If you can't make it, that is okay. I think me and Claire are going to be doing some sort of digital thing, so people that aren't going to be there can enjoy it, whether it's through a Facebook Live, whether it's through photos or videos that we're probably going to post up on our own wedding blog. I'll put that stuff up there too. That is interesting. Counterspell's handy for that. Good news. I think we can solve that. Alright, going straight for face. Alright. Easy enough to deal with. What's that? 2. And let's hit 1. Let's go to the face. Good work. Alright. So that's as far as the wedding stuff goes. As far as other things that have been going on, I've actually been a bit sick lately. So about a year ago, or a year or 2 years ago, a while ago now at least, I went to the doctors. Thank you, Spellbender, for doing that. I went to the doctors and I was actually very, very sick. And I was very sick from drinking beer. And so I went to the doctors, had a few tests, got checked out, and basically what they found was I had a bit of intolerance to wheat and to gluten. Now I sort of saw that and I laughed it off a bit, going, whatever, I'm not really too bothered. I'll be all right, and all that sort of stuff that you sometimes say when you go to the doctor and you don't get a result that agrees with you. So I went past that. I kept having beer and I kept eating, sort of having a lot of bread-based meals and going, oh, this is fine, I'm fine. But every time I did, I used to have a really pain in my stomach, and I used to just laugh it off, going, oh, I'm alright, I'll tough it out. This past weekend, I had a big meal on the Friday, and I had a few beers on the Saturday, and then come Sunday, I was feeling absolutely rancid. Me and Claire actually went out for dinner, or for lunch, and I just felt absolutely horrible. Like, this is the worst I think I've ever felt in my entire life. Now, we think, and I think just from what has been said to me in the past by the doctors, and about, I'm just going to attack directly here, looking good, and what's been said to me by doctors and by everything, that this gluten thing might be a serious problem. for me just feeling good and feeling good about myself and feeling human. So what we're going to do is, or what me and Claire, what I've decided to do, and Claire is kindly enough in her benevolence has decided to join me in it, is that we're going to try doing a gluten-free diet for a little while, maybe for a month, 2 months. And we'll see how we feel at the end. Now for the wedding, because I've already ordered all the food, I'm just going to tough it out for the wedding. That one night I'm just going to have to I think I'm just going to have to tough it out. But other than that, I think I'm trying to be a bit of an adult about it. I'm going to attack here and take the Drake. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to give this whole gluten-free thing a try. Now, that crushes me because I am a massive fan of your pastas, your pizzas, your sandwiches, and all that, and beers and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be a huge change for me. So probably something that, as far as eating or as far as medical reasoning going, it's probably one of the biggest changes I've probably ever had to make. So it'll be interesting to see. We win. Excellent news. It'll be interesting to see how it affects my life, how it affects Claire's life, and what's going to be happening into the future. Now, I might go on I might do it for 2 months, and then I'm just going to quickly get at that. I might do it for 2 months and nothing changes. I'm still feeling sick at times and all that sort of stuff, regardless of me avoiding gluten. And then that's when I have to go and actually find out what the actual problem is. But we're going to try it for 2 months, see how I feel at the end, see if it improves my health anymore. And if it does, then I know what the issue is and I know how to target it and I can get on with it. If that isn't the issue, then obviously we go find out what the issue is. Anyway, they're the two big things going on in my life at the moment. My wedding and me not being able to eat pasta anymore. But it's all for the best. Hopefully it all works out. The wedding is so close. I can't wait, and I can't wait to share it with the people that are coming, and with the people that aren't coming, there'll be all this digital content around it, photos and videos and all that sort of good stuff. If you are interested, please do keep abreast of all that. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Remember, as I said at the top, if you like this video, do like the video and subscribe to follow more of my Hearth vlogs, as well as the other series going on my channel, my Super Coach series, my Pokemon series, all that good stuff. Do follow along for that. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I'll see you later.